So I am broke and I need help. Now, millions and millions of Americans are struggling at this time because prices for everything, for shelter, for food, for utilities, for gas, for trips, everything is going through the roof. Chicken, more expensive. Beef, more expensive. Everything is just more expensive. But our incomes are not increasing along with the expenses. It's turning into a massive problem. Now today, I want to break down what's going on. Talk about how millions of people are struggling at this time. But I want to explain what I'm doing and what you can too to actually put some more money back into your pocket. So I'll break all this down in just a moment, but all I ask is one thing. It takes 2 seconds. Go ahead, hit that like button if you enjoy these daily updates. And now let's begin. I am broke and I need help. That was a comment that I received just recently. But the crazy part about this is it wasn't just one comment. I receive dozens of comments, dozens of emails every single day telling me the exact same thing. I have no money. I maxed out my credit cards. I need help. I need help with my finances. That's what I see all the time. Well, guess what? Things are about to get worse over this holiday shopping season, and for very good reasons. People are trying to just stay afloat. They're trying to pay off debt. But one of the biggest hurdles, one of the biggest struggles that people have is they're trying to maintain the exact same lifestyle that they had 2 years ago, 3 years ago. And it's just not doable. Look at this right here. This article from the Washington Post says credit card debt hit a record $1.17 trillion. It's a red flag for budgets. It says, though incomes are up, Americans are putting more on plastic and stretching to pay on time, reinforcing the precarious nature of cash flow. Cash flow is very important. If you don't have positive cash flow and you're negative every single month, you're going to go deeper and deeper into a hole. And there's not much you can do about it other than make a little bit extra money. Now again, at the end of this video, I'll tell you exactly what I'm doing to help out many people. I'm not going to say millions of people because I'm not doing that much, but it's helping out many people, myself included, putting more money into my pocket, but also putting money into other people's pocket as well. So again, stick around and watch this entire video and I'll explain exactly what I'm doing. Now I want to read you a comment right here. This person wrote to me and says, I am broke and need help now. My rent is coming due and I am already 1 month behind. My car payment of $716 is due on the 28th. I have $17,000 in medical bills and I have no idea how I will pay for any of this. Eventually, everything keeps getting more and more expensive, but my income hasn't gone up in over a year. Please help. Now, I did give some assistance here. I did provide some help, and I want to explain what that is in a moment. But listen to this comment. This is from a friend of mine. He manages a bank. He says, and I quote, I'm not saying that some of our customers are out of touch with reality, but listen to this. A customer who has been coming to the bank since I started, which probably been 15 years or longer, recently came in asking for a new loan. She is close to falling behind on her $584 monthly car payment, in which we have, and she wants some spending money for the holidays. So she thought the best option is to get a personal loan to cover the car payment and then some. Obviously, we had to deny this loan request, but this is what we have been up against lately. More people are realizing that they are broke and don't know how to get out of debt. Now, here's where things are going to get worse. Experts are predicting an increase in consumer holiday spending. You're going to buy things like clothes and shoes and tools and home goods, maybe a new car. I don't think anyone's going to be buying their dream house right now, but you never know. People are going to be going on vacations and living the life that they always wanted. Here's the problem. Don't have the money. Listen to this one. I think this one's interesting. This person says, and I quote, I could really use your help with my finances. My income is just over $5,000 a month, but my expensive expenses have ballooned due to insurance costs and now having to pay my student loans. My expenses are now over $5,000, but I just can't seem to make a decision on what to cut out of my life. Now, here's where it is turning into a problem. Look at this right here. This article says, holiday spending debt skyrockets. 66% of Americans plan to borrow this year. Now, I want to show you this. Look at this right here. Look at these numbers. This is crazy. 26% expect to take on $100 to $300 of holiday debt. 13% estimate $300 to $500 in debt. 17% plan on accruing $500 to $700 in debt. 19% foresee $700 to $900 in debt. 15% anticipate $900 to $1,000 of debt. And 10% believe they will take on more than $1,000 of holiday debt. Okay. Now, the reason why I'm showing you that is because I want to read this comment to you. This is what I'm talking about. People are falling in love with their lifestyles, their traditions, and it's turning into a massive issue. Listen to this comment. This person wrote on a video that I did talking about credit card debt. This person says, and I quote, "I know what you mean. I just put an entire trip to Vail on my credit card for Christmas, and a few days later, my credit card got canceled. I've heard you talk about people getting this done to them, but never thought it would happen to me." Yeah, this is exactly what's going on. These credit card companies are trying to minimize their risk. And by doing so, by pretty much by canceling cards, by reducing credit lines, okay, it's hurting people because they can't pay for their utilities. They can't pay for maybe their car insurance. They can't pay for their cell phone. Even some people are canceling their Netflix and Hulu accounts because it's just too expensive. It is very, very cheap to have some of these streaming services. If you have one or possibly two, you don't need 5 or 10 of them. Okay, you don't need Hulu and Netflix and Amazon Prime, and you don't need Fubo TV, and you don't need Paramount Plus and Apple TV. You don't need every single one of them. Disney Plus, right? We can go on and on. We don't need every single one. Just one or two is all you need. And here's the reason why I'm bringing this to your attention. Because people need money. They need money, and they will do whatever they can to get it. One of the ways that I'm seeing a lot of people do it, and I saw this before, it happened back in 2020. We saw a lot of this. In 2017, we saw this. In 2008, this was a game changer. This absolutely changed my life. But one of the things that happened, and it's happened in all those different instances, and anytime the U.S. is headed towards a potential recession, people are looking for money, and they will do anything. One of the things that people do, usually the first thing, is they sell things, like a cell phone, a car, right? I've looked into riding lawnmowers, especially over the summer. I've looked into different cars, buying cars for, and I'm not looking to buy, a Lamborghini for, $75,000 or anything. If it's there, I'll buy it. But I'm looking at, things that are good cars, right? They're reliable, good on gas, but they're things that I can get at a discount. I can help somebody by giving them cash, cold hard cash that they can use to then go and pay their car payment, pay their rent, put food on the table, right? Pay their medical bills, whatever they need to do, right? I can help them. I can give them money to go and do that, okay? But by me doing that, I want to get a discount so that I can flip that item and make some money. So one of the things I'm doing, especially right now, I'm looking on Facebook Marketplace, looking on Craigslist. Okay, I look at just many different outlets to figure out what people are selling, how much I could get it for, potentially get it for a discount, where that I can flip it back on Facebook Marketplace, back onto Craigslist or eBay or even Amazon. I do this all the time with electronics. You may see some behind me, like there's one right there, a camera right there. That's a Canon M50. Okay, I bought several of those with a Rode mic on it. Okay, I've talked about these before, where I can get these items, these Rode mics for $25, $50, and they're selling for $150 to $200. Okay, the Canon M50s with I think this is a 16 millimeter prime lens on it. Okay, the prime lens can go for hundreds of dollars. The Canon camera can go for hundreds of dollars, and I can pick these up for $200 to $300 in this same shape. And I can flip it on eBay, flip it on Amazon, part it out. Right? That's what I'm doing, and I bring this to your attention because it's something everybody can do. You don't need a lot of money, just $100. $100 can get you started. Buy a old used cell phone. Okay, maybe you get some tires, some winter tires that somebody just doesn't need anymore because they sold their car, they lost their car, got repossessed. Okay, go get those tires for a discount. Then flip them. Maybe you make an extra $100, $200, $300, $400. Talked about my brother, where I told you he bought some shelves from Big Lots, where anybody can buy. Big Lots, they're going out of business. He bought these shelves for like $2,000 or something like that, $2,500, and he flipped them and made double his money back. That's an incredible flip. So, again, people are broke. People in the U.S. are broke. They need help. This is a great time to start making some money. So if you need some help, comment down in the comment section below, and I'll help you out any way that I can. Okay, if you have any questions, again, ask your questions down in the comment section below. But as of today, that is what we know. So again, thank you guys for watching. Consider subscribing, and I'll see you guys on the next one.